Hello, welcome to the latest breaking news. In this video you will see important news on USA trending and breaking. Please like this video, subscribe this channel. WNBA players, Caitlin Clark teammates dealing with trolls. Not what real Fever fans are. Indianapolis, the Indiana Fever's Aliyah Boston said it's not easy to hear the stories of racism and hate being directed at her fellow WNBA players, including the Suns' Alyssa, who came out this week saying she's never experienced the racial comments, like those, from the Indiana Fever fan base. At's comments were, "It's hard to hear, but it's also the truth in some ways," Boston said during the team's season-ending interviews Friday. "I wouldn't put everything on Fever fans, but I mean, just overall on social media, there has been so much hate spread." At the start of the season, Boston said she was at the other end of those hate comments. "I was at the other end of every single thing that's to come. They say they support the Fever and everything like that, but I mean, they just said everything under the earth," she said. "And it wasn't nice." Boston took a break from social media to avoid the off-court drama. Then she said everything changed for her. "Now, the tables have turned, and we started winning games, and I started doing better, in their opinion. Then all of a sudden it was like love comments and, 'Oh my gosh, you're doing amazing,'" she said. "And, honestly, it's hard as a player." Coach Christy Sides launched Friday's news conference with a statement from the Fever regarding not only what Thomas alleged was coming from the team's fan base, but by many others in the league, including Atlanta's part owner Renee Montgomery, who pinned the hate on Caitlin Clark fans specifically, saying they have been racist, sexist, and violent with their words. "Let me first say clearly that there is absolutely no place for hate or racism of any kind in our sport. Zero. It's unfortunately all too common on social media, and our players across the league are too often targets. This is not something any player in this league should have to tolerate," Sides said. "Social media is, unfortunately, full of trolls who hide behind fake names to take personal shots at our players throughout the league and spew ugliness and racism. This isn't what real Fever fans, this isn't what real WNBA fans are about, and it's not what our organization stands for. And it doesn't in any way, shape, or form represent any of us." Erica Wheeler, like Boston, said she has been the target of the hate, and it started early. "More eyes have been on us since she got drafted. So, for us, our ears have been blocked out longer than most people," she said. "It's a lot of things that try to come in this building and to pull us apart that we just didn't let. However, we probably got it too. We just don't care about it, because what's important is this organization and us winning games." The focus for the team, Kelsey Mitchell said, has been to focus on the basketball part of things. "We err on the side of professionalism in a lot of different ways, and we can only control within our organization, within our people. We don't condone those kinds of things, no matter what color you are, whatever you carry or possess," Mitchell said. "And I think that, Thomas, may have had an experience that we may or may not know on our own, but I don't think that should be labeled on us 12 or who we try to represent. So, I respect her comment and what she has to say, but I don't think it has anything to do with us." The WNBA released a statement Wednesday after Thomas' comments following the Fever-Sun playoff game. "The WNBA is a competitive league with some of the most elite athletes in the world. While we welcome a growing fan base, the WNBA will not tolerate racist, derogatory, or threatening comments made about players, teams, and anyone affiliated with the league. League security is actively monitoring threat-related activity and will work directly with teams and arenas to take appropriate measures, to include involving law enforcement as necessary." Clark called what's been happening to some players in the league upsetting. "Nobody in our league should be facing any sort of racism, hurtful, disrespectful, hateful comments and threats," she said Friday. "You know, those aren't fans. Those are trolls, and it's a real disservice to the people in our league, the organization, the WNBA." Clark also pointed out that the majority of Fever fans are good fans, whether they've been following the team for 20-plus years or are new to the league.